Usually, people say that the answer to poverty is economic growth. But if you look at the experience not just of the Philippines, but of other countries in the region, economic growth is not enough. The poor usually become simply a factor of production. Their land and other resources, their labor is exploited for the benefit of capital. I think it's time that we think of an entirely different economic paradigm. The economic paradigm should be one where the poor are direct participants in economic growth. The Philippines is a very good example of this. The Philippines has already undergone several years of quite high economic growth. But usually, this economic growth is what is called jobless growth, and the gap between the rich and the poor is getting wider instead of narrowing. The only way that we can speed up poverty reduction is by helping the poor to engage the economy not just as laborers, not just as providers of resources, whether land or other resources, but as people who directly engage the economy by developing their own enterprises. There are studies that show that social enterprises can be quite successful. We picked Bohol because Bohol has shown quite a number of best practices in this enterprise, has shown that directly engage the poor in economic enterprises is possible. In addition, Bohol is a beautiful place, and our delegates can enjoy the hospitality of the government of Bohol, led by Governor Edgar Chato. The Philippines is the host of this year's senior ASEAN officials meeting on rural development and poverty reduction. The specific theme of this year's meeting is enabling enterprise for the economic inclusion of the poor.